Now we will see how to use the ultrasonic sensor to measure the distance. That means if I place my ultrasonic sensor here and if I place something object here, I can able to find the how much distance is there between this. Okay, that we can find by using the ultrasonic sensor. How to use this ultrasonic sensor? It has four types of pins. That means four pins. This is the VCC and this is the trig pin, echo pin and ground. Ground and VCC, I think you know. It is a ground and it is for the plus 5 volt. Trig and the echo pin. Okay. Trig pin means if we give something to the trig pin, some data to the trig pin, what it will do means this in this ultrasonic sensor, the main principle is that it will send the ultrasound through one of this there are two things are there like this. From one, that is one is the trig and another one is the echo, it will send the output. That means it will send some pulses, that means ultrasound pulses, okay, ultrasonic pulses. And after some time one is the trig will send, always trig will send, okay. After some time this echo is there, this echo will look for the signals that send by this trig pin. That means if it gets the signals which is sent by the trig pin back after reflection, that means here if I put something, initially the trig pin will send some ultrasound, the ultrasound will flow like this, and after hitting my hand those ultrasound will reflect back, okay, reflect back, then that will be detected by this echo pin. For that we need to code like that, okay. So initially this has a four connections, so I will connect four jumper for this, okay. VCC, I will use this blue color one, VCC, and trig I will use yellow trig, and this one green color I will use for echo, okay, and this one that is white color I will use for ground, okay. Now we have Arduino, and we will connect this ground pin to the ground, that is yeah, here we have the ground, we will connect that to the ground, and here VCC, okay, VCC we will connect to the plus 5 volt, we connect it. Then remaining two pins are there, trig and the echo. This we have to connect it to the digital pins, remember, okay. These are some points, these two we have to connect it to the digital pins. So trig pin I will connect it to digital pin 8, okay. Trig pin I will connect it to digital pin 8, you can see that digital pin 8 I connected the trig pin, and I have the echo pin that I will connect it to digital pin 7, okay. Yeah, I connected to the digital pin 7, okay. Make sure trig pin I connected to the digital pin 8, and another echo pin I will connect it to the 7, okay. Now we'll come into the code. How we can write means this, I will for a time being I will keep it here, and code, okay. Initially we need to define these two pins, that means trig pin and the echo pin. We need to tell the Arduino that trig pin is the pin which is connected to the pin a number 8, and echo pin is the pin which is connected to the pin number 7. So for the time being I will give some name, that means hash define. Hash define means it is like we are calling the pin number 8 as trig pin and pin number 7 as echo pin, because it is just for the convenience we are calling like that. You can directly use 7 and 8 directly numbers, but for the convenience what I will do means hash define trig pin uh, pin, I will use the trig pin, which one, that is 8. Like this I will define. Okay, when you are defining, don't put the at the end, don't put the semicolon. This is just a define statement. That means trig pin, wherever you write this trig pin, that will be replaced by the 8, or you can directly use 8, but simply I am defining that. Hash define echo pin, echo pin, that is, yeah, P I will make capital, otherwise it will confuse. Echo pin 7. Okay, these two I defined. Now I need to tell the Arduino that in these two pins, trig pin is the, what I told, the trig pin will send the that means ultrasonic waves to ultrasonic waves. Okay, the trig pin will send these ultrasonic waves and echo pin will receive. So sending means it is the output. So now we need to declare that pin mode trig pin comma output. Okay, since I defined trig pin as 8, we are writing trig pin here. Otherwise you can directly write pin mode 8 comma output. Okay, in LED also, if you define hash define LED 13, then you can use LED here instead of 13. But for now, for a time being, I will call this as a trig pin. Okay, then another pin, what we have, echo pin. For that, pin mode echo pin comma input. Okay, then we will close the bracket. These two we have to tell the Arduino in the setup. Okay, then we need to define some what's that some variables. So for that I will use we need to measure the distance. For that int distance, I will use int distance, and when I send the sum of the waves from this, to calculate the distance we need some duration, that means time, how much time it takes to go from here and it reflect back and it is recognized by this echo pin. So for that I am declaring another variable. So here I am declaring some these are in microseconds, how much time. So it is a large number, so I will use a long instead of int data type, long duration. Okay, long duration. This I will initially I will declare these two as equal to 0. Okay, if any garbage is there, then it will take this as a 0. Then in the wide loop part, what you have to send means, initially this trig pin is there, no, trig pin, one is the trig pin that has to send the signal. So if any garbage things are there, that we need to clean that. That means first of all we need to something make this off, completely off. It should not send anything. So trig pin should not send anything. For the time being I am consider this as the trig and this as the echo sensor. Okay, so here what I will do means okay, for the time being I will considering like that. Yeah, here you can see it's below side, there are lots of circuits are there, and here, okay, here it is there, yeah, T and R it's there. Okay, next here what I will do means this is the transmitter one and this is the receiver one, they are already mentioned. So it is the trig and this is the echo pin. So here in this trig pin I need to first of all I need to completely off this trig pin, then I have to send some pulses for some duration. So what I will do means digital write trig pin comma low. Okay, what I wrote is digital write trig pin comma low. This I need to make this trig pin low for some time. Okay, that means at the starting this has to be low. Then remember this, when we are using the ultrasonic sensor, we need to specify the time. That means the sending of the time, sending these ultrasounds, all these in microseconds. But in delay function, we cannot able to delay for a microsecond. So there is another function called delay microseconds. DELAY, delay, MICROSECONDS, delay microseconds. This is the another function. Delay microseconds 2. Okay, 2 seconds I will delay. That means to ensure the complete off of this trig pin, I will make this trig pin low for a 2 seconds. That means now it is not sending anything, trig pin. Then what I will do means I will make this high for 10 seconds. No, not 10 seconds, 10 microseconds. That means once we ensure that once we confident that this is not sending anything, then we start sending some signals for a 10 microseconds. 10 microseconds we will start sending the pulses from this. Okay, for that here digital write. Okay, this only we will copy. Digital write trig pin comma high for 10 microseconds. So delay microseconds, instead of 2 here we have to write delay microseconds 10. Delay microseconds 10. Okay, 10 microseconds I send some pulses. Okay, for these things are for 10 microseconds. These are for the accurate measurement. We are using 2 and 10, those two numbers. Okay, that you have to remember. For initially we need to off, that means make off this for a 2 microseconds, then we need to on, that means trig pin high for 10 microseconds. That you have to remember. 10 microseconds we are making this as high so that it will send the pulses. Okay, it will start sending the pulse now. Then after that, after 10 microseconds we need to again off the trig pin. That means this sentence. Okay, digital write trig pin comma low, this we need to off. Okay, after 10 seconds. Now the 10 microseconds, that means it's a very fast 10 microseconds means for a 10 microseconds this will send the ultrasonic waves fast. It will send ultrasonic waves like this. Now here I kept some object like this. If I have some object like this, it will send the ultrasonic sound for a 10 microseconds. Then after the reflection, now I made after 10 microseconds I made this as off. So some waves are there in this air. That means in air some waves are there. That is ultrasonic waves are there. After it's getting reflection, that means here some object is there, obstacle. After hitting this object, these waves will reflect back. That waves we need to here receiver is there. No, that waves this receiver will receive, and for that we need to write some codes, some lines of codes. This receiver has to receive. Okay, this receiver initially at the low condition. That means this is the echo pin. Echo pin is at the low condition. Okay, echo pin, when it gets these pulses, these pulse reflection back pulses, this echo pin becomes high. Initially it is at the low condition. This echo pin becomes high when it gets the reflected pulses. That means when it gets the reflected pulse like this, the pulse will come. When it gets the reflected pulse, that means reflected waves, it will get energized and not energized, it will just become high. Okay, from low state it will become high. So for that, here what you have to do means that duration you have to calculate. So duration that I defined declared in the initially I declared long duration equal to one function is there. Okay, one function, you need to remember that pulse in function, pulse in, PULSEIN, Okay, I think I should be capital. Yeah, I should be capital. Pulsing, PULSE small, I capital, pulsing. Pulsing function, it will return you the time. That means how much from this pulsing means not a time. Pulsing function means it will send the some ultrasonic waves, and that will be those waves, if any obstacle is there, then those waves, it will hit the object and it will reflect back. Pulsing means this echo pin is there, no, pulse in, when the pulses are fall into this pulse in, okay, when it detect the pulse in what, pulse in what, my echo pin, echo pin, comma, when the pulses are fall on this echo pin, that means pulse in function, pulse in echo pin, pulse in echo pin, remember this, okay, pulse in echo pin, comma, high, that means it has to become high, initially it is set low, so this has to become high, okay, pulse in echo pin, comma, high, okay, these two are the parameters, echo pin and high, for this function. Then distance we need to calculate, okay, so just see here once, the speed of the air is 340 meter per second, but when we convert, we are actually we are dealing in the microseconds and centimeters, so that is equal to 0.034 centimeter per microseconds, okay. Now the distance can be calculated by this duration of time, how much time it will take to uh, what that to start from here and it will reflect back, and to travel from this position to this position, how much time it will take, that you can calculate by using this formula, distance equal to duration into speed of sound in the air, that is 340 meter per second, or it is 0.034 centimeter per microseconds, divided by 2. Divided by 2 is because distance, now it is calculating double distance from here to here and here to here, duration means from here to here and from here to here, but we are calculating distance, not double distance, not two times of distance, only distance, so we are dividing it by 2. So here we will write that, okay, distance equal to duration into, yeah, distance equal to duration into 0.034 divided by 2, okay. Then what we have to do means we calculated the distance, then we need to print this distance, okay, we need to print the distance. So for that serial dot print ln distance, okay, this will give the distance in centimeter, remember that, serial dot print distance, okay. What I will do means here I will type serial dot print distance in centimeter equal to okay, that is equal to serial dot println distance. Then we will wait for delay, no, we should not use delay, okay, because distance it will give continue, that means fast, it will give the distance in very fast things. So now we will check whether our code is proper or not, okay, if anything wrong it will show. Okay, yeah, it's done compiling. Now we will upload for this yeah, but the major mistake we did is we should not call the serial dot begin in setup, serial dot begin 9600, okay, that is the baud rate 9600. Oh, it is Virgin begin. Okay, serial dot begin. Okay, now I will compile it. Yeah, then we will upload to our Arduino. You can see here TX and RX pins. It will start blink. Yeah, it blinked. Now I upload it. Now when I open my serial monitor, it has to give the distance in centimeter. Okay, now you can see when I bring this, you can see, yeah, it is 97654. You can see that. Yeah, 2 2. Yeah, okay, yeah, 2. I think minimum it can measure of 2 2. Okay, because 10 microseconds it has to send and that has to be reflected back. You can see 3, it is 10. If it is more than, you can see 24 centimeter. That means you can see. Okay, now I think you can see both the things. Oh wait, I will show you. You can see here is my and here is that obstacles. Here you can see it is now at a 10 centimeter. I think I hope now you can see. Wait, think now you can see it is at a 12 centimeter distance. Yeah, it is decreasing. Yeah, it is decreasing. When I make the this one to so far, it means like yeah, it is far. It will give 14, 15, 16. You can see if I keep somewhere like this, it is giving the large distance. That means this sound waves, it will take more time to reflect back. Okay, see, yeah, it's how we can measure the distance using uh, this wide loop, no, this one, what is that, ultrasonic sensor. And you can think of making some projects like uh, where we can use this uh, in home. If a person comes around 4 centimeter near the door, or 4 no, or 5 to 6 centimeter near the door, then you can make some buzzer. That means outside of your home, if any person come, then if, like for example, if any thieves comes, or some people if they come, then you can detect it by using this ultrasonic sensor. Or if somebody comes through your gate, near your gate, then you can you can what that you can easily find who is that person. That means if somebody is there, like that we can do. And we can use this in, for example, in vehicle system for braking, automatic braking technologies. That means if this is my vehicle, then if we apply the ultrasonic sensor here, then if another vehicle is here, then it has to apply the brake. If the distance is between 5 centimeter, it has to apply the brake, like that. That's how we can do. Means after this code, just write if duration, no, not distance, distance is in centimeter. Okay, if distance is less than or equal to 5 centimeter, no, 4 centimeter, then what you have to do, then we will simply will blink this LED. Okay, onboard LED, that is pin number 13, onboard LED, will blink that for 2 seconds. So for that digital, right, 13 comma high. Okay, then delay 1000, no, yeah, delay 1000. And digital right, 13 comma low, delay 1000. Okay, now it will blink one time the LED will blink. Okay, let's check. I will connect this LED. Okay, for pin number 13. This is my, okay, yeah, this is my pin number 13. I will connect this, and this I will connect it to the ground. Okay, I connected. Now I will upload the code. Let's see what it will happens. Oh, I forgot to define this pin number 13. So here we will define this. I'll copy this, and I'll paste it here. It is pin number 13 comma output. Okay, now I will compile, and I will run this code. Oh, some exit is there. Oh, we forgot to put the bracket at the last. Okay, that's why I told always you to write in a proper way, not like this. You need to give proper space and comments, everything you have to give. Okay, for the time being, I'm writing like this. Now I will upload this. Here you can see the serial monitor will stop when I upload. Okay, now I will open my serial monitor. You can see now the distance is very high, so my LED is not blinking. Here you can see the LED. Okay, if I add anything to very near, you can see yeah, I think it is missed. Yeah, now you can see it will blink. Okay, see, yeah. See, just if anything comes like this, it will blink for 1 second. See, you can give it to buzzer, and you can use some tone functions to alert some people if somebody comes like this. You can see this is what how we can use this. Okay, uh, yeah, I think you clear with this program. It's a easy one. First you need to define, or you can directly use wherever the trig pin is there, you just type there 8, and wherever echo pin is there, just type 7. That's also possible. That's some very nice. If you make like that, then it's nice. Okay, think you understand this. Thank you.